1.
Yeah, really good shot.
8.
Power through the red. It was close to the black.
Nine.
Yeah, didn't get as close to the
Ronnie
black as he would have
9.
liked. Now, what chance has he given Ali Carter? The red he's having a look at. Is it possible to go up into the yellow pocket past the blue? Could play on the pink here. A little bit awkward. Black slightly in the way. Pink or blue would be ideal. This goes in. Yeah, nicely played. Good pot. Now, Ali, you got to score from this position.
Highest break so far in the match for Carter. 11. You can't beat Sullivan with bits and pieces. You have to score heavily. You have to have quality table time. And you have
8.
to put him under pressure. That's what Carter must do here.
Yeah, just to let his opponent know that if he makes a mistake, that he's going to pounce. But so imperative for him here. Get a good split off this blue and win the frame one visit. Now, how's your luck? Always need a little luck when you go into the pack. He's got one red into the left centre, but it's far from easy. But it's a chance.
Ali Carter 13.
On these tables, when a ball is heading towards the near jaw of the middle pocket, you know it won't drop. The red didn't drop for Carter. Just wondering, well, will his head start to drop? It's still early in the piece, of course. It is a two-session lengthy match.
6.
But as Ken said, as a front runner, O'Sullivan is formidable.
7.
He has lost big leads, of course, but not very often.
Ten. $11.
Now, does he play for the loose red, or does he go into the pack? A little triumvirate of reds. He's played for the loose red.
16.
They play for black here.
17.
Well, it looks a little bit straight on this red.
24.
Not much room. May be able to force an angle.
25.
It's pretty good. Now a nice angle on the pink. Open up these three reds. It's okay. He's got a red to the right centre. 28-point lead. Quick glance at the scoreboard.
31.
And it's another frame, Phil, that
32.
Ali Carter had a chance. Missed it. And in the blink of an eye, another frame in the bag for O'Sullivan.
Yes, because the
38.
two awkward reds near the side cushion, they're diluting any
39.
jeopardy. Doesn't need them. It all started with Carter's
46.
missed red out of nowhere early in the first frame. And he's never recovered.
47. $54.
Quick glance at the score. 51 ahead, only 43 remaining.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 54. And the frame.
It's not been vintage from O'Sullivan. Pretty good, but not vintage. Even so, he leads Ali Carter 4-0.
Welcome back to Manchester Central, where we're ready to restart the action. Ronnie O'Sullivan leads Ali Carter by 4 frames to 0. Still a long way to go, though, in this quarter-final. Taking us through the next 4 frames of this encounter are David Hendon and Stephen Hendry.
Yeah, thanks, Jill. Well, clearly things need to improve for Ali Carter. The scoreline speaks for itself. His performance, though, is the concern. Highest break of just 13.
Frame 5. Ronnie O'Sullivan to break.
Maybe as of last night. Caught up with him, obviously. Looked set to win comfortably. 7-1 up to Barry. Struggle. And O'Sullivan has played as well as he's had to take this 4-0 lead.
Yeah, disappointing performance from Ali Carter so far, because I think I said yesterday when I was commentating on his match that there's not many in the game that really fancy putting it up to O'Sullivan on the table. I think he's definitely one that's up for it, the challenge, but he just hasn't turned up today.
Touch-in ball.
play these multi-session matches, a lot of time damage limitation comes into the equation. Ali Carter, he'd pretty much be resigned to the fact he's going to be behind going into tonight's session. But can he limit that deficit? Could be a big difference between 5-3 rather than 6-2. Even 6-2 rather than 7-1 could be a difference. But really important little session this for Ali Carter. Any ambitions of winning this match?
Touching ball.
Sullivan, of course, won the first staging of this title in 2019, beating Neil Robertson in the final. But the match of the tournament was that semi-final against Trump, 10-9 on the last ball. And Clandidno hasn't qualified for all of them. Obviously, it's tough to get in, but he's second on the one-year list this season, despite, of course, not having played in everything.
Foul. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 4.
Wasn't the worst result for Ali Carter there going in off. It'd be much worse if the cue ball had rattled in the jaws of that pocket and stayed down this end of the table. It's only cost him 4 points. But let's see what Ronnie can do with his safety. Hand on the table, can manoeuvre that cue ball. Never plays a safety shot playing ball. Only if he's tight against the baulk cushion, you can't impart side, but any other shot, there's always some sort of manipulation of the cue ball to create the angles.
Carter just finding it hard to get in, not being left easy starters. Although in that second frame, both players were a lot of chances. Sullivan playing very disciplined snooker here.
Brilliant safety shot, Mally Carter. You see, Ronnie can't put any side on this one, tight in the baulk cushion. But it's so difficult to gain an advantage. Well, certainly when your opponent is stresses like that. It really does test every facet of your game, Ronnie O'Sullivan. And if he's getting the run of the ball as well, that's pretty difficult to beat. Wouldn't be surprised if Ali Carter missed the reds altogether here. Last thing you want to do is go thick on these reds.
Foul. And a miss. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 6. Back. Give me the pink and the red, please, Leo.
Well, Paul Collins is obviously going to have to get these back. Pink first.
About quarter ball that way.
This way.
Leo
Away
Scullion
from
on the
you.
marker's desk.
No, sorry, this way. Yeah, back. Bit more. Bit more. Just a bit more towards me.
Towards you.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's okay. About quarter ball towards the pink. Touch more. Touch more. That's fine.
Yep.
Let me just check the pink, Paul. The pink needs to come back just a bit more. Yeah, a wee bit more, just a touch more. It's more in level with the. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm all right with the cue ball.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, Ronnie? Thanks. Cheers.
Not Ronnie's best bit of cueing, I think you'd agree. A lot of movement there, cued right across it. And Harry Carter's scoring was excellent yesterday in the first part of the match. To go 7-1 in front of Barry Hawkins. Needs to get that going again. Not the easiest table. Pink and black, both out of commission. Blue's not even on its spot. So just when you want an easy visit to the table, he's not got it. Potting this red will help.
3.
Now you can't avoid the cannon on the pink in potting it, so perfect position here, not guaranteed. Yes, ice break. 13 up to now. He's just not been able to get scoring at all today.
Blue ball.
Oh dear, well, not the best shot at the end either. Yeah, it's a bit of a test of his discipline, this match at the moment. You always think with long matches, obviously there's more time for it to turn round, but equally you can get increasingly demoralised the more that goes wrong.
Yeah, there's always obviously there's a dynamic between these two players, to put it mildly, after what happened at the Masters. And I don't know whether that's maybe affecting Ali today. Not sure. You could argue that it's affecting him anyway, but he hasn't played at his best and he's nowhere near it. Certainly hasn't lived up to the billing so far.
There was a big cheer there. That was for Gary Wilson, who potted the final black of frame 4 to take a 3-1 into Yang on table 2.
Another excellent safety shot, 88% in the safety department, Ronnie O'Sullivan. That's top drawer. Ronnie playing that with left-hand side. Wanted the cue ball over the right-hand side of the table as we look to block that left side. Try and stop Ali Carter with an easy route back to balk. He's played good, solid safety, Ali Carter. The one telling safety he played when he had Ronnie tighten the baulk cushion, Ronnie fluke to snooker. So it's all a bit of a struggle at the moment. Just needs to keep patient, keep competing in this department, try and force something. At the moment it's all very comfortable for Ronnie O'Sullivan at 4-0 ahead. Under no pressure whatsoever. And yeah, little things like that just demoralises you.
Yeah, and the danger is you just start to think, well, nothing's going to go my way. And at the moment, it's not.
Ali Carter 4.
Well, yeah, yeah, the loud groan there. It's one area today, 33% long potting. I mean, I know he did pot it, but he followed it in with the cue ball.
It was a strange shot, that, because you needed to screw back or just stun. You'd have the black to left middle, but he seemed to play a stun run through Ronnie. But he's been put straight back in from his opponent. At this point in time, Ali Carter's gone. needs to get something from this little mini session to have any chance tonight.
Yeah, it's a bad sign, isn't it? Because we've had the interval. It's not like that's coming up next. You know, they're there till they've played 8 frames, and it could be a bit of a landslide. He still needs potting, though. The white's finished close to the side cushion. A few people moving because it's the interval on the other side, so they're in his eye line, taking their seats.
I'm gonna have a word with him. Okay.
So this is a real chance to take
7.
an even firmer grip of this match and, of course, guarantee a lead coming back tonight.
Hey.
Interesting rivalry because it's certainly an intense one. It's quite a personal one, but you look at the head-to-head, it's 18-1 to O'Sullivan, so it's almost like Carter maybe sometimes is too intense against him.
15. $16.
Well, that's worth
O'Sullivan,
logging,
60.
I think, that miss, because if it starts to turn round, this is where it begins. Missing that ping unexpectedly. Ali Carter absolutely now has to get himself together here. This chance may not have come.
One.
Yeah, this is exactly what he needed. Good few reds all around the black spot. Black in the open, pink in the open. You feel
8.
this is a huge
9.
visit to the table for Ali Carter in this match. Doesn't convert here. No, you fear the worst. He's got to realise the opponent's not playing that well either. I mean, Ronnie's
16.
pop success, 86%. We're so used to seeing it in the mid-90s.
17. $24. 25. $32. 33. $40. 41.
Yeah, there's only one red out of the 3 that is the one closest to right corner. Doubt whether he played for the one in the black cushion. Doesn't want to go behind that pink though, wants the cue ball to stop.
44.
Take care here. Just doesn't want to get down. He's done well there to stop himself because he was ready just to hit the cue ball. A decent lead in this frame. So a good safety shot.
Ali Carter, 44.
He wasn't unlucky to sneak himself down the point. There was plenty of room to get on the red. Just the edge of the yellow is stopping Ali Carter getting through to pot this red. An excellent safety shot again by Ronnie O'Sullivan. That's been his, well, it's been the strongest part of his game, you'd have to say, this afternoon. His safety play really put Ali Carter in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, if O'Sullivan's prepared to play that game, he can play it as well as anyone. Just having the patience to do it.
Foul. And a miss. Sullivan, 4.
Couldn't have gone worse, could it? It's one thing to hit the yellow, but then the cue ball comes right back down towards the reds.
One.
So this red along the black cushion after this
8.
one is going to be the deciding factor in this frame.
9.
Yellow's not in its spot, but I don't think it provides too much of a hindrance to Ronnie.
$16. $17.
No, not the position the black he wanted. This is thinner, then it'll be comfortable. So more difficult to get the desired position on the yellow. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
24.
Controlled that so well.
$26.
This will really hurt Ali Carter if he loses this frame. It's really hard to see how he can come back from this. What a chance he had when he was in. It's going to take real strength of character
29.
and his temperament to get back into this match.
Yeah, because whatever mistakes O'Sullivan is making,
33.
he's not being punished. He missed that pink, didn't he, out of nowhere? That was the chance Carter had, and then Snooker himself on the intended red. So O'Sullivan halfway to victory. Guaranteed a lead coming back tonight. The question now, how many? Somebody's going to have to happen soon for this to turn around. Carter has got to get in, he's got to stay in, he's got to try and produce the Snooker he did yesterday afternoon when he was superb.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 51 and the frame.
But he's really struggling here today, and Ronnie O'Sullivan, roared on by this full house, has opened a 5-0 lead. Rally Carter maybe just giving himself a little talking to and trying to get himself into the right mental place here, because it's a struggle at the moment.
Thank you. The 6th frame, Ali Carter to break.
What a delightful shot. Piling on the misery here.
Yeah, what happens is you realise your opponent is basically not turned up and is kind of getting weaker and weaker with every frame, and it just makes you feel more and more relaxed. Ronnie can afford to take those reds on quite freely, being 5-0 up.
8. Nine.
Above everything else that he's so good at, his temperament now, his match temperament is incredible. I mean, his last visit to the table in the previous frame, he missed the easiest pink into the middle. And when he's given the chance to clear up the last 3 reds, he does it. Because he's already got rid of the miss out of his mind and is ready for the next chance at the table.
16.
Then what that does is give you the confidence in the next frame to just float that long red in.
17.
Can't avoid the cue ball going into the bunch of reds here, so you just got to judge the cannon. Sometimes you can go near that left middle pocket. No, I judged it nicely.
Yes, 25.
What was the one thing missing from his performance so far this afternoon is a century break. He's got the balls exactly where he wants them to do that now.
$30. $31.
Yeah, it's been a remarkable season for him.
38.
Not played in every tournament, but when he does, invariably seems to win the trophy.
39.
Because he's won an 8th UK and 8th Masters. He won the new event in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Shanghai Masters, World Grand Prix as well. He already earned 1.1 million in prize money before this event.
46.
With this and the World Championship to go.
47. $54. 55.
stunning shot.
62.
To play that shot, you've got to strike the cue ball absolutely perfectly.
63.
Screwing off the cushion. The wrong angle on the black, but getting enough right-hand side on for the reaction off the cushion.
Well, as you see, this is frame ball. Still 75 points on the high break so far.
71.
He's 1-3-8. Top 4.
Yeah, 4.5 minutes. That frame-winning ball came in. Now, unfortunately, it still looks like no century break unless he can slot this one
78.
down the cush.
Well, the frame was over, but that kind of sums up the day, really, doesn't it? Ali Carter just having to take it, having to take this punishment. Audience loving it as well, that's the thing. They've been queuing
81.
several hours before play began to see this from this man. So the break ends at 81. First chance he got, he knocked it
Ronnie
over
O'Sullivan, 81 over frame.
overhead from Ali Carter as another frame slips by, and O'Sullivan powers into a 6-0 lead. 6-0 it is to Ronnie O'Sullivan against Ali Carter. First to 10, 2 more to play this afternoon.
The 7th frame. Ronnie O'Sullivan to break.
O'Sullivan's had breaks of 77, 87, 54, 51, 81. Carter's best effort of 44. That was his chance, really, in that 5th frame to just get his teeth into the match, but he ended up just snooking himself on the intended red to right corner. And then O'Sullivan played a very good safety. From there, he won the frame, and now he's motored on.
Yeah, it's... You kind of worry how, say Ali Carter was to lose this match 10-1, God forbid 10-0, something like that. I wonder how that affects his World Championship bid, because it really would be a huge psychological blow. Take a bit of getting over, because he's been playing so well. Yeah, in my opinion, this match is already over, but Ali Carter, if there's any chance, you think he has to win these last 2 frames. But difficult to do from your chair.
Seven. $12. $13.
You can sense a change in focus in O'Sullivan since that frame where he made the great clearance with the last 3 reds. As I said, missed the easy pink in the middle. And that was Ali
18.
Carter's chance to get into this match, but since then, making that clearance, he just looks a different animal to me. It's like, you know, you can smell blood out there.
19.
Get your opponent where you want him.
Yeah, and this one shot, powering the cue ball through the reds, has opened everything up. Looking ominous again.
$26. 27.
Yeah, talking about that change of attitude, it's a great feeling as a snooker player when
32.
you know you've finally broken your opponent. You know, the first 4 frames
33.
were, you know, they were scrappy enough, but now it's just total dominance by O'Sullivan. He knows inside he's won this match. It's a great feeling. You can just relax and play your best snooker.
40. $41. $47. 48.
It's amazing. He doesn't really look like he's walking that fast around the table. He's still at 17 seconds average shot time. And that's purely because the cue ball control is so good.
55.
He's pretty much always in perfect position. He doesn't really have to think a lot because everything's automatic.
56.
Of course, when I say that, he loses position.
Well, 56 in front, 75 on, so this blue needs to go. Middle of the pocket.
$61. 62.
Well, he was certainly in control, of course, at 4-0, but it's now become an onslaught, the way he's winning the frames. One visit, queuing like a dream. Already a snooker needed here, but there's no way
69.
back in this frame, and there's surely no way back in the match now.
70.
Yeah, I suppose it's almost like a boxing match. You spend the first few rounds just jabbing away, and then you know your opponent's weak, and then you just the killer blow.
77. The long handle spider or just the... Yes. Okay. No, swan's there now. That's the swan. Oh, it's extended spider. Yeah. You want that one?
It's just a bit of a mix-up about what he actually asked for. He's offered a lot of different things there. I think Ali Carter would prefer if his cue was just taken off him.
78.
Yeah,
85.
it's some viewing for the audience.
86. $92.
Well, it's a shame to see the century. I think
Ronnie
he's disappointed
O'Sullivan,
as well.
92 on the
But
frame.
92, just piling on the misery for Ali Carter. With one frame to play this afternoon, Ronnie O'Sullivan extends his lead to 7. Welcome back to Manchester. Ronnie O'Sullivan won a big 5th frame, and since then, in just 14 minutes, he's extended his lead to 7-0.
Final frame of this session. Ali Carter
just under
to
6 minutes with an 81 and 8 minutes with a 92. I mean, it's highly likely it's going to be a heavy defeat for Carter, but he does not want it to be a whitewash. That is very scarring, you must feel, in a match and a tournament of this importance. Well, that clearly felt good, but just didn't quite land in the pocket. Hit it well.
One. Six. 7. $14. 15.
Yeah, the black just wriggled home. But it went in at least.
22.
But a great season. In general, he's played terrific snooker during the campaign, including yesterday. I know it got sticky at the end, but in the afternoon he was superb.
$23.
Just trying to at least finish the afternoon on some sort of high with a frame-winning break.
$30. $31.
Yeah, hit that one nicely.
38. Tap. 39.
Well, this black will be for his highest break of the day, but obviously wants to continue and nail this frame.
$46. 147.
Nice. He struck that so well.
54.
But he's gone too far with the cue ball. This red should have been unmissable. It is missable now. Puff of the cheeks. Been a long afternoon for Ali Carter. Can he salvage something from it?
$60.
The thing is, I think he always genuinely feels he can beat O'Sullivan. He doesn't come in intimidated. He's not that sort of character, but made a poor start. Things got worse. O'Sullivan got better. However, if he can pop this red,
68.
He should have won a frame at least, and he won't be whitewashed. Yes, every credit to Ali Carter. It's been a very difficult afternoon for him, but he's found something at least in the last of the afternoon. He needs to start like this, of course, tonight to put any pressure on.
74.
Yeah, we usually
75.
say to come back from a deficit like this, you need help from your opponent as well as you playing perfect snooker, but I don't think he'll get much help from his opponent. Best front runner in the game. Carter to make one the century break of the
82.
The afternoon.
$83. $90.
Yeah, I mean, he could actually
91.
set the tournament high break here. Seems strange, bearing in mind what's happened.
$98.
Carter renowned for his
99.
tenacity, and he's shown a bit here. So despite everything, Ali Carter, to his credit, ends the afternoon with a century.
106.
He hasn't missed in this frame, and that is what he needs to continue to do tonight.
107.
So there's a 1-4-1 on. As I said earlier, the high break so far 138. Tom Ford, 10,000 to whoever ends the week on top of that high breaks list.
114. $116. $119. $123.
128.
Well, it's still a big task, of course, at 7-1, but at least he's put together this excellent break.
134.
The black for a total clearance of 141 from the captain. Yeah,
141 on the frame.
Carter, but it's been Ronnie O'Sullivan's afternoon. He led 4-0 at the interval, won a big fifth frame, put together 2 dazzling frames for 7-0. Ali Carter finally has some sort of foothold coming back tonight, trailing 7-1.